Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Ashley and today I'm going to be updating you on my year-long project panning from A to Z. But before we get into that update, first of all, I want to say I hope that everyone who is watching, I hope that you are staying healthy and safe, and the same to all of your friends and family. I know that this is definitely not a normal time for anybody. The second thing is that I've been a little bit absent from my channel, and that's because I had babies. So I'm filming this a little bit later and it's getting posted a little bit later than I had intended. They did come early. Also, let's disregard the entire hair situation. I attempted to trim my bangs. Kind of look like a Romulan. They are too short and they're uneven and it's just a hot mess. But you know, social distancing, couldn't go see my my hairstylist, and so I just made a butchery of it. So we're just gonna move past it and pretend like that is not a thing. So let's go ahead and jump into my updates. I'll be honest, they're okay. March was a weird month, obviously. I started working from home very early in the month, and not just me being at home, but also my 2-year-old being at home, and honestly just feeling huge and tired. I didn't do my makeup very often. Obviously I wasn't doing my makeup when I was in the hospital, and things like that. So my usages are not amazing, but I still wanted to update you on my progress. So if you have not seen any of these videos from me before, essentially what I've done is I've chosen 26 products from my collection as a whole to correspond with each letter of the alphabet and set goals to work towards throughout the year. I do keep tallies. I also keep weights and things like that so that we can really see how I'm doing. So let's go ahead and take a look at our first product. That is for the letter A, and everything is just a little bit of a hodgepodge on my table because that's just who I am these days. So for the letter A, we have my Aqua Petite Jelly BB Cream by Halika Halika. So this is my newest line right here. I did use this a total of 16 times throughout the course of the month. And I'm moving quite along with it. I have probably about half the container left, although it is widest here at the top and then it just sort of tapers in slightly, but I will take it. So I still think I can use it up by the end of the year, but who knows what my progress is going to look like in the coming weeks and months, just because we don't know what the social distancing thing is going to look like and all that jazz there. So for the letter B, I have my Fenty Pro Filter Powder in the shade Butter. I have a new line on this as well. So this is my new line right here. Hopefully you guys can see that. So again, feel like I'm making decent progress. I did use this a total of 18 times over the course of the month. The discrepancy there is that I did film the video for the CoverGirl Healthy Fresh Milk Foundation. I don't think I got that name completely right. So I used that powder a couple more times than the foundation. For the letter C, I have my Peter Thomas Roth Cucumber Detox Hydrogel Eye Patches, which I only used once. Seems to be a common theme. But you know, I'm okay. At least that's more than I got probably over the last year in total. So, for the letter D, I have an eyeliner. It is my Pixie by Petra eyeliner in the shade Deep Plum. I used this a total of 7 times over the course of the month. I don't think I've sharpened it since the last update. And, well, maybe I have. I don't know. I can't remember. My brain is just a mess right now, but I have been getting some usage out of this, and again, that's what we're really looking for here. I do want to use it up by the end of the year. All of the products I've spoken about so far are hopefully going to be completed by the end of the year. I don't know with that eyeliner if that is any more a realistic goal, but we're going to keep working at it. For the letter E, This guy still has not been touched. But again, we knew that. So this is my Olay Mist Ultimate Hydration Essence in the scent Energizing. So now that I'm home, maybe I'll be getting more usage out of it. That was kind of my initial thinking there. For the letter F, we have one of my very favorite highlighters of all time. This is by ColourPop. This is their Super Shock Cheek in the shade Fire. This is from the Kathleen Lights Zodiac collection. This is what we're looking like. I just love this highlighter. It is so stinking beautiful. And I used it a total of 15 times over the course of the month. Still feeling good there. That's a product that I can use regardless of what my makeup or lack thereof consists of. So I don't have any concerns. I still think I'll be able to use that by the end of the year, which is the goal as well. For the letter G, I have also by ColourPop. This is my Creme Gel Liner in the shade Get Paid. I love this eyeliner. I think it's absolutely beautiful. It's kind of a metallic rose gold sort of shade, but it adds a little bit of lightness to what I use it for, is just in the waterline, and so it gives a nice brightening effect, which I really enjoy. And that I used a total of 6 times over the course of March. For the letter H, yes, I am on H. I have my Pharmacy Honey Drop Lightweight Moisturizer. We're starting to be able to see through the top up here, so that is an excellent sign. Let me go ahead and open it up for you. I don't think you'll be able to really see just visually. Yeah, I don't think enough of that comes on camera, but I have been using this guy pretty consistently. Again, life was kind of weird in March, but I have used that a total of 18 times over the course of March. For the letter I, we have my NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in the shade Iced Mocha. I did sharpen this guy. I was kind of nervous about it, but it worked just fine. So this guy here, I have used a total of 7 times over the course of the month. What I typically do is just use this as an eyeshadow base, because it does on me tend to crease a little bit if I don't put something powder on top of it. And I've really liked it for that purpose. So I'm okay with continuing to use that guy. Just like with the eyeliners, even though my goal is to use it up completely, I'm starting to feel like that's probably not going to be what ends up happening. So I'm going to continue using them as though that's still the goal. But when we get to the end of the year, I'm not going to be hard on myself for not having hit it, because I don't think I will. I hope that makes sense. For the letter J, I have my Bath & Body Works Japanese Cherry Blossom Triple Moisture Body Cream. There's a humongous air bubble in here, so I can't fold it over to show you like a new tally. I think you'll be able to see in the weight difference though. I did get a ton of usage out of this guy. I used him a total of 8 times, but I was focusing not just on my arms, but also on the rest of my body, because I really had wanted to get this used up in the month of March, because I'm far less likely to use it now that the twins are here, just because developing lungs, heavy perfumes, not a good combination. So this will probably go on the back burner until closer to the end of the year. For the letter K, this is actually the lip color that I'm wearing right now. This is by Lancome. This is their L'Absolu Mademoiselle Shine formula in the shade Kiss, Smile, and Shine. It is just a beautiful sheer sort of shade. I want to say my goal is to use through 1/3 of this thing. I've only used it a total of 3 times in the month of March, so even that might be a bit of a stretch, but that's okay. I chose something that would be nice and sheer and light, so that hopefully even when I'm at home, it's something that I can grab towards, maybe. For the letter L, I have my Los Angeles lip gloss in the shade Michelada. This is by Smashbox. I stinking love this guy here. This is my new tally, my new little mark. I used this possibly 5 times over the course of March. I'm really bad about marking my usage for lip products, so maybe not. Don't remember. For the letter N, we have my Touch in Soul No Problem primer. This is my new mark right here. Hopefully you can see that well enough. I did use this a total of 8 times. Okay, 8 times. Oh, it was 8 times because I was also working on another primer for a different project. Okay, 8 times in the month of March. For the letter O, I did not use this at all. At all. This is my NARS, the Multi. Is that what this is called? Oh, the Multiple. It's just like a cream blush in the shade Orgasm. Didn't use it at all in March. For the letter P, I have my MAC Paint Pot in the shade Painterly. I use this every time I use eyeshadow. I use this a total of 16 times. Still no jar, which is honestly for this product what my goal is. I've got a heck of a dip in there though because I've been using it for quite a while. But my goal really is just to hit jar and then kind of go from there. For the letter Q, I did forget something. Hold please. All right, back again. Every time I sit down to film one of these, I always forget something. So for the letter Q, I have this eyeshadow here from Sleek. It is in the shade Queen Complex. It is this beautiful, grungy, brassy green. I really, really enjoy it. That being said, I only used it twice in the month of March. That's okay though. My goal is just to hit pan on that as well. For the letter R, we have this beauty right here. This is by Hourglass. This is one of their scattered lights in the shade Reflect. My goal on this is to hit jar as well, and I don't even have a dip. I don't even have a dip. I only used it once in the month of March, so maybe that has something to do with it. But this is an amazing product and one that I absolutely love. I really, really love it. Sorry, I don't know where I was going with that. The letter S, kind of disappointing. This is my Bare Minerals Complexion Rescue Defense. This is their Broad Spectrum SPF 30. I really fell off of using this. I only used it 7 times in March because I stopped leaving the house. So I know that I really should be using the SPF, but I haven't left the house. The only time that I have left my house is to either go to a doctor's appointment or to go to the hospital. My husband won't let me go to the grocery store. I don't know what to tell you. So I'm going to work on stepping my usage back up with that, but I'm not 100% sure if there's even a point at the moment. I don't know. We'll see. For the letter T, we have my Marc Jacobs bronzer in the shade Tantastic. I used this a total of 18 times over the course of the month. Still no pan, which is my goal, is to just hit pan on this guy. It is 25 grams. There's no way I'm going to be able to finish this. Certainly not in this year, but we'll see if ever. But yeah, so I would like to hit pan. I've got a little bit of a dip going, but I am a broken record when I say that I have a very light hand in using a lot of these products. So time will tell. For the letter V. Did I really skip the letter L? I sure did. I'll do that at least once an update as well. Not the letter L, but just a letter in general. So, backtrack. Letter L is my Milani blush in the shade Luminoso. I used this a total of 18 times. Not going to really see any difference there. Although, in person, I can tell that the dome is starting to flatten off, which is nice. But my goal on this guy, I'm pretty sure, is just to hit pan. I've never ever finished a blush. I can't even recall having hit pan on a blush. So yes, my goal on this guy is to hit pan by the end of the year. Okay, back to V. Sorry about that. I realize it's jarring. So for the letter V, I've got my Charlotte Tilbury lipstick in the shade Very Victoria. I absolutely love, love, love this color. Although I only used it 3 times in the month of March. So, not going to see much of a difference there. As we've discussed in previous videos, I have not used my bubble bath. This is Bath & Body Works White Citrus, so no changes to report. However, What I did say during my intro and subsequent update videos is that once the twins were born and I could go back to taking scalding hot baths again, that's when this would start getting some use. So I've only been home for like a week, so still not taking those kinds of baths quite yet, but soon. All right, so for the letter X, we have my extra large Milani Make It Last setting spray. This is my new little tally right here, and I have used this a total of 15 times since the last update, so that guy is trucking along nicely. For the letter Y, we have this guy right here. This is my IT Cosmetics Je ne sais quoi in the shade Your Perfect Pink. It is basically just a lip balm that is supposed to react to something in your body chemistry and change colors. I don't really find that it does a lot as far as color changing, but it is nice and hydrating and moisturizing and feels really nice on, so I don't think I'll have any problem getting through that by the end of the year. And then finally, for the letter Z, we have my Stila Slay All Day lip liner in the shade Zinfandel. I only used this twice, but I'm going to keep working on it. This one, I'm kind of going back and forth on whether or not I can meet my goal. My goal is to use it up entirely. There's not a ton of product in here, so as long as I can commit to actually using it, I think that I'll be able to finish this, whereas with the eyeliners, I don't think I'll be able to. And the reason that I say that is because I tend to fill in the entirety of my lips. My lips are nice and full. Even using just on my waterline, there's not a lot of surface area, so the eyeliners, not super confident in using those up by the end of the year, but I think this guy is still in the range of doable. So that is everything for my March update on my year-long project panning from A to Z. Thank you so much for spending some time with me today. Again, I hope that you and all of your loved ones are healthy and safe, and definitely practicing social distancing to maintain the safety of not just yourself, but of those around you. Thank you so much for spending some time with me today. I hope that you're having an amazing day, and I will see you next time. Bye.